Guys, I don't think people are fully prepared for how fast Kaspa is separating itself from the rest of the proof-of-work crowd. I mean, when you see numbers like 5x Bitcoin, 14x Litecoin, 102x Monero, you've got to stop and ask yourself, are we watching the birth of the next big digital asset? Welcome back to another episode of Goldrush Crypto Daily, your home for real, unfiltered crypto news reactions and market analysis. Today, we've got two monster articles to break down. The first one basically says Kaspa has already leapfrogged Bitcoin and Litecoin in terms of usage, and the second one, well, it dives into why Kaspa doesn't even need Binance or Coinbase to thrive. I'm telling you right now, after reading these, my conviction in KAS has gone way up. And by the end of this video, I think yours will too. So if you're bullish on innovation, if you're tired of waiting for the old chains to upgrade, and if you believe in catching gems before the mainstream wakes up, smash that like button and subscribe, because this Kaspa story is about to get wild. All right, let's jump into this first piece. It's from Captain Altcoin. Headline reads, Kaspa KS gains edge over Bitcoin and Litecoin as usage and adoption accelerate. Whoa, that headline alone is spicy. Let's see what they're actually saying. Most people assume Bitcoin and Litecoin dominate the world of proof-of-work (POW) networks. Yet Kaspa has started to flip that assumption on its head. Hold up, flip it on its head? Bitcoin is literally the face of POW. If Kaspa's usage is blowing past it, that's not just a stat, that's a paradigm shift. Kaspa is already the most used POW project with usage levels that tower over familiar names. Kaspa is used 5x more than Bitcoin, 14x more than Litecoin, and an incredible 102x more than Monero. Wait, stop right there. 5x more than Bitcoin? Guys, that's insane. Bitcoin's been around for 15 years. Kaspa is what? Barely 2 years old? And it's already crushing in usage metrics. If these numbers hold, we're watching history repeat itself, like when Ethereum came along and started outpacing Bitcoin in activity. Kaspa offers a smoother and swifter experience, like comparing email in the dial-up era to broadband. That's the perfect analogy. Bitcoin feels like 1999. You send, you wait, you pray the fee isn't insane. Kaspa? Instant, seamless, real-time. That's broadband blockchain. That's what adoption looks like. Kaspa achieved 3,210 transactions per second, TPS, in real time. 3,210 TPS. Guys, let me pause. For context, Bitcoin does 7, Litecoin maybe 56. Even Visa averages about 1,700. Kaspa is already doubling Visa's throughput, and it's live, not theoretical. Do you get how massive that is? No white papers, no promises. Kaspa is literally doing it now. Kaspa USDT listing following KS USDC with Circle, closer to institutional accessibility. This is where it gets bullish. You're telling me Circle already has KS USDC and now USDT's in play? That's a backdoor into liquidity. Institutional traders live on USDT and USDC pairs. This is setting the stage for Kaspa's liquidity explosion. Bitcoin averages 7 TPS, Litecoin around 56, while Kaspa allows thousands. Exactly. And let's be real, scalability is the graveyard for POW chains. Everyone said POW can't scale. Kaspa just proved them wrong. So here's my takeaway, guys. Kaspa isn't just another POW coin in Bitcoin's shadow. It's rewriting what proof of work can actually be. If the numbers are real, if adoption keeps compounding, and if listings expand, the price action we've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg. But let's not stop here, because the next article takes this even further. It argues Kaspa doesn't even need Binance or Coinbase. Let's get into it. This one comes from OneSafe.io. Headline, Kaspa's Path, an alternative approach to crypto success, published just recently. Now, here's where it gets interesting. They frame Kaspa as thriving without exchange giants. Let's unpack it. In a market where legitimacy often rests on getting listed on big exchanges, Kaspa stands tall without Binance or Coinbase. Okay, I love this, because how many projects have we seen collapse the moment Binance delists them? Kaspa is proving it doesn't need the crutch. That screams independence. Kaspa launched fairly. No VC rounds, no massive reserves in single hands. Yes, this is huge. No venture capitalists, no insiders dumping on retail. This is pure grassroots. Guys, that's what Bitcoin had in its early days. Fair launch, organic community, no whales holding 70% supply. That's why Kaspa's price resilience has been so strong. Daily trading volumes around $50 million despite no major exchange support. Think about that. $50 million daily. without Binance or Coinbase. That means the demand is organic, it's sticky, and it's global. Imagine what happens when Binance eventually lists it. That's not an if, that's a when. Kaspa's governance allows decentralized decision-making. This is where trust gets built. Community-driven governance, fair launch, decentralized dev process. This is the stuff regulators can't tear down easily. This screams long-term sustainability. Kaspa is moving to build infrastructure for mass DeFi adoption. Boom! This is the alpha right here. Kaspa isn't staying as just a payment coin. They're building DeFi tools, developer kits, real-world protocols. This is how you lock in network effects. Ethereum did it. Solana is doing it. Kaspa is next. So here's my read. Kaspa's resilience without the exchanges, combined with its fair launch and community-driven roots, makes it one of the purest crypto experiments in years. Add to that the DeFi roadmap, and you're looking at something that isn't just surviving, it's thriving on its own terms. Now let's zoom out. Article 1 gave us the hard data. Usage, TPS, adoption metrics. Article 2 gave us the philosophy, fair launch, independence, grassroots. Put those together, and you've got a coin that's not just technically superior, but also ethically aligned with crypto's founding values. Market implications? If Article 1's adoption thesis is right, Kaspa will keep eating into Bitcoin and Litecoin's dominance. If Article 2's resilience thesis holds, Kaspa's upside on a Binance or Coinbase listing is enormous. Where do I stand? I'm bullish, plain and simple. I see a project with both technical horsepower and community strength. To me, this feels like catching Ethereum around 2016. It's early, it's raw, but it's real. Bottom line, guys, 3 things you need to know. 1. Kaspa is outpacing Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero in usage metrics right now. 2. It's proving POW can scale, 3,210 TPS live. 3. It's doing all this without Binance, without Coinbase, without VC backing. That combination, it's rare. So tell me, do you think Kaspa is the real deal, or is this just hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to see where the community stands. I'll be tracking Kaspa's exchange listings and TPS milestones closely. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the updates, because if Kaspa breaks $1, you're going to wish you had seen it earlier. And remember, this is just my opinion, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. This has been Goldrush Crypto Daily, and I'll catch you in the next one.